Alright guys, so this is the video of me installing this handrail out of threaded pipe. It's 3/4 inch. All I needed for this project was two 45s, two 3-footers, one 5-inch nipple, and two mounting plates. Alright, so here I basically just put my hand out where I wanted the handrail to be as far as height-wise. And so I determined that when a 45 set, I was going to mark up on the wall 5 feet high, and down here I got 3 feet on the money. So it worked out perfectly, and I decided I was going to get two 3-footers to do this. Alright, so here I have a 5-inch nipple installed. I also had a 3-inch nipple, but determined that the 5-inch nipple was going to be as far over as I wanted it to go. So that's how I figured that out. So to mount this to the wall, I used 3-inch wood screws, and that was perfect for this application. It's a 1/4-inch hole on those mounting plates. Alright, so when it comes to mounting to the floor, I used 1/4-inch power stud anchors. And now this is where I'm going to throw you guys for a loop, because I had to borrow a hammer drill from work to install these, and that is definitely something you'll want. It's not worth fighting with a regular drill motor unless you want to give it a shot. I did not want to, because I had a hammer drill at my disposal. And for the hammer drill, I used a 1/4-inch bit, and it made quick work of it all. Alright, so before we get all crazy mounting this, I'm going to have to paint it. So I'm disassembling it and taking it out to my garage to give it a good paint job. I used some Rust-Oleum, just black satin, and gave it a good couple coats. And tried to use a well-ventilated area, obviously. So now I'm throwing this guy together, and I'm just doing it hand tight. Definitely not worried about it. I just didn't want to put a pipe wrench on it and smear it. So I gave it a good hand tight, put it all together, dry fit, and I'm about to mount it with the wood screws up top. Alright, so here are the anchors. Got my hammer drill ready. Got my nut and washer ready. And I'm going to mark it right about here with a Sharpie. Alright, so now I'm hammer drilling my mounting plate where I want it. This is, again, the 1/4-inch bit. And after I drill that guy, I am going to vacuum it out nice and good, because I don't like to leave a mess. And once I get this vacuumed out, I'm going to set my power stud anchor. I leave the nut right at the top so there aren't any threads to hit on the rod part of it. So I leave that flush, and I'm going to hit it with the hammer and set this guy in there. And it went in pretty easy. And after that, you'll just have a socket and tighten that down. But before I do that, I'm going to set the other 3 after that. And so here's the time lapse of the 3 other power stud anchors going in. And you can see how easy that hammer drill just makes it. So drill my holes, hammer them down, and then go over it with a socket wrench. And she is mounted. These are the tools I use. I use a hammer drill, a 7/16 socket, a marker to mark them, which I didn't really have to use, and a hammer. There's the finished product bolted down. They're in there. Alright, so there's the finished product, guys. Nice handrail made out of threaded pipe, nice and black and clean, and I'm really happy the way this turned out. After I recorded this, I just spray painted my screws and my bolts black so it all matched. I'm glad I went with 3/4 instead of 1 inch, saved a little bit of money there. And this is just a very simple thing. Obviously, I believe the biggest hiccup for most people would be finding a hammer drill to use for the mounting in this project. But other than that, guys, this is absolutely nothing you can't handle. Honestly, so simple, just playing around with fittings. And that's all for this installation of this threaded pipe handrail. Thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate it. And you guys have a great one. That's it from the Pure Salt channel.